Hello and welcome to another instalment of our nutritional seminars. Today I'm going to dispel a myth and also ask you to act upon that, the evidence. So basically, most people in the Western world consume dairy. That's from cow's milk or cheese, being the predominant ones. But in fact, it's actually not needed for health, no matter what the advertisers and the big manufacturers say. So it can actually be very detrimental to our health. A very simple way of looking at things is if we fed baby cows, calves, breast milk, they would in fact die. So it's kind of an interesting reversal, the fact that our babies drink cow's milk. Now, one of the main reasons we're told to drink milk or to eat dairy is to increase our calcium levels and to make sure that they're optimal. But there's a few facts that I'll tell you in a second that will kind of dispel or show you why dairy isn't the best way of getting calcium. But an interesting thing is that most of the world don't actually eat dairy. Throughout pretty much the whole of Asia, it's really not consumed, and they have one of the lowest levels of osteoporosis and similar diseases. When obviously in the UK, it certainly hasn't been eradicated, despite the amount of the amount of dairy that we have. So the reason we're told to eat dairy is for calcium, but that's kind of like looking at life through a straw, because the food that you eat has either an acidic or an alkaline effect on your body. Now, dairy is very, very, very acidic, and your body cannot stay in an acidic state and be healthy. It actually wants to be alkaline. So what happens is when you eat dairy, your body uses alkaline minerals in the body to kind of neutralize the acidity of the dairy. So one of the main minerals that your body uses is calcium. So you're taking in dairy to have calcium, but in fact you're using way more calcium to neutralize the negative effects of the dairy in your diet. And so basically it's kind of you actually end up losing calcium by eating dairy. So if that makes sense to you, dairy isn't the best place to get our calcium from. Where is? Well, in fact, cruciferous vegetables such as cauliflower are brilliant. Broccoli is excellent. Basically, green leafy vegetables are the best source. And in fact, sesame seeds are also, they're actually the number one source for calcium. Obviously, you have to eat a fair few, but if you add them into your salads, lots of green leafy salads, then you'll certainly be getting enough calcium. And you will also not be getting the negative effects of the dairy. None of the guys here have dairy. Speak to James if you want to know the really severe facts about it. But what I would like you to do now for the next week is to try and limit or reduce, completely eradicate the amount of dairy you have in your food. So that's cow's milk and cheese and the like. You will quite often find that your stomach feels a lot better, that your skin clears up. For myself and Steve, we can't have dairy, otherwise we actually get spots on our face and sometimes on our back whenever we eat cheese or drink milk. So literally I never have any dairy, and we're going pretty well with it. So that is your aim for this week. It is to try and stop the amount of dairy that you may be consuming. You'll certainly feel better, and it will help with losing body fat and looking great. Alright, catch you next time. Bye bye.